Chuck, we're going to go into the last little bit here. I just want you to sum up for us, maybe some of the things that you're hearing. You reviewed a lot of the questions. If there were any sort of words of encouragement that you might offer, or maybe share a little bit about what's coming up next. I'll share just briefly that we have Chuck tentatively scheduled for March the 1st, but we're waiting on a couple of travel things to get ironed out. And so it's possible it'll be later into March. But in the meantime, other Strongtown staff and colleagues are going to be hosting sessions as well. That's coming up. There's this whole, a massive amount of questions that are here. If you have an opportunity, I want to encourage you to check out the Strongtown's Action Lab, because that's a place where you can go to get details on all of the different questions. You can post your own questions in the community. I'm going to show you what that looks like just here. This is the Action Lab itself. And under the resources tab right here, that's where we're going to be posting the recording for this. So for those that came late, and I apologize because I tried to help this morning by sending out an email with the link just in short form, and it did not work. And so to all of you that have found your way here, I'm thankful for you. I apologize to you. And for those that came in later, this is where the recording will be posted within the day or so. Within that section, this is the resources page. You can see there's lots of different materials here. We're going to have a whole section devoted to office hours that has the schedule, what's coming up, places for you to be able to check out past episodes and all of that sort of stuff. Within that, you'll see that's what we've got set up there. Just a quick overview, and then I'll try to set it up so that way you can follow by date which session it was and who the speaker was. Otherwise, Chuck, I'll leave the closing words to you. Yeah.
Well, cool. Because I was going to say, you did a beautiful job there, except you're sharing a doc. And so the URL for the Action Lab is actionlab.strongtowns.org, right? Like I'll share my screen here real quick. This is the site. You used actionlab.strongtowns.org. And if you're on the main site, let me do that real quick. All this stuff is accessible by just going to the little spyglass up here. Or I think you can go to Learn too, right? Yeah. Action Lab. Yeah. We fixed it so the spyglass will get you here and you can do a search, and it's actually searchable with every article in our archive now, which is astounding. Like we've been trying to get that set up for years. And for those of you that are trying to find that article that you remember, if you remember like a couple keywords, you can find it there now. Really, really great. Closing thoughts. The office hours thing is something that I'm excited about. Yeah, mine's scheduled for March 1st. That would be really nice, but you're going to want to see Edward Erfurt. He joined our team in October. The guy has worked for local government for 15 years, has a ton of experience in getting things done. He is one of the most gifted urban designers that I've ever been around, and his eye and his vision, he's going to have great insights to share. Daniel Harrigus, you all, I think, are familiar with to one degree or another. Again, another person who has the training and the background and the insights. We're also going to bring in Lauren and some of our other communications people. For those of you saying, like, how do we talk about this? How do we get this stuff done? These are people who are really, really gifted in that aspect of it. And they're going to give you a lot of insights that I think you'll find really helpful. We are... I have people ask me, like, how are things going at Strongtowns? And I'm like, I didn't know that the gas pedal went further down than what we had it. It does feel a little bit crazy here lately, just a frenetic pace. The big things that we have coming up, the Crash Analysis Studio, we are doing a soft launch of this week. I'm getting more confident as we get closer to the date. But a couple of weeks ago, I said, let's do it as a soft launch. Just the first one to make sure that we know what we're doing and we can work through this. As things have come together, I'm getting more and more excited about this. And once we do this first one, we're not going to do any more soft. It's going to be pedal to the metal. And I think that this has the possibility to be utterly transformative. We want to get thousands of cities signed up doing their own crash analysis studios and using their fatal and traumatic crashes as a way to fix their systems. This is going to be immensely empowering. We're also working on the Strongest Town contest, which is going to launch here very shortly. It's always a fun way to highlight the things that people are doing around the country. Every year we get a profound story or two or multiple out of the Strongest Town contest. And of course, we're going to be inviting the Strongest Town winner this year. Instead of me going there, we're going to bring them to the national gathering, which is like the third big thing that's going to launch here in the next few weeks, is the registration for that. We are doing it. We've had a lot of people asking for a long time. Can we get together and meet other Strong Towns members, other Strong Towns advocates? That will happen this year in Charlotte. We've got the agenda kind of roughly set up and are starting to kind of fill those spaces in, and it is excited. Andrew Burleson's on this call, and his criticism for me was that there was too much to do at our national gathering. So
it's true. I think I'll be curious to see how it turns out.
Yeah,
I'm sure it'll be really good though. I'm excited.
It will be great. But yeah, there'll be if anything, too much good stuff. So with that, our hour has come to an end. Thank you, Norm, for setting this up, and thank you everybody for participating and being part of it. I'm sorry I didn't get to every question, but Norm, maybe we can show people on the Action Lab where we've got the ongoing question submission thing too, because we're starting to see a lot more activity there and a lot more people helping each other figure things out.